Alright, welcome back to another packing video, y'all. We're going to start off with a lot of 18 cards. I had this little thing from somewhere. I don't even know what am I going to use? This paper. Can't use too much. So I have too much paper here. Let's see. There we go. I had this little cardboard thing from somewhere. I don't even know from where. It's just sitting over there. Like, man, that'll be perfect for these cards. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, that's it. All right, we're gonna pack some patterns, and I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna use Gemini comic mailer. Alright, we have these Paka lots, 3 of them, all going to the same buyer. I think 864 should be just about right for that. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm gonna put a little bubble in there just for the heck of it. Just because we have multiple lots going in here. Although being bagged, I think they would have been fine like they were. Alright, we're shipping these filters. They're pretty long. They must be, I don't know, about 20 inches long maybe. Yeah, just a little under 20. So I got these, I got this 12 box down. You could see, like, the way I normally measure these is I'll just kind of lay them down and then I'll rotate it. And you can see I ran out of box right there. So we're not going to be able to use a 12 for that. Well, not easily. Could use it, but it would be very wouldn't be easy at all. Okay, so I'm getting down a 16 12 10 that we're going to use instead. Let's see how this is going to measure up here. Boom, boom. A little extra room there. And then we'll just, they'll pack like that. I'm going to resize it about right here. And then we're going to take a little bit off the top there. So that's going to be our plan. Let me get a Sharpie and a ruler. Let's get a measurement here. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna put this at 21, well under the over 22 inches where you pay the length surcharge on the package. Don't want to even flirt with that upper length if I don't have to, so 21 should be safe. And we got a really good deal on the filters. This cost of goods on this order for us is $1.50. So really the packing materials, box is $1. Packing materials are going to cost probably about the same as the item itself did here. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice fast sale too, because we just, I mean, it sold within, I guess within 2 days of listing it. Go up a little bit here. That one's good. I pre-cut usually, but I try not to go too deep with that first cut because I don't want to cut the box beneath it. The only reason I do that little cut before I fold, I just find it folds way better across that perforation if I do that extra little cut there. For my pliers. Yeah, we'll need to adjust them just a little bit. So I've got two different things that are chasing me here. The length surcharge and also dimensional surcharge, because if I leave it this size, I think there will be it will be a little more than a cubic foot. So this part is to reduce the amount of void fill I use, and also make sure the postage stays under control. Alright, I'm going to put this one in the middle. I'm not going to bubble wrap it. Just put paper in there. Let's see how I can do with this. Okay, let's see. I'm still kind of, I don't know, I'm decent with it sometimes, and other times I look like the before guy in an infomercial. Kind of difficult for me just to, like, if I have multiple items, just to kind of hold them still or hold them in position until I get some wrap on them. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop. A charger. Okay. It's a little paper because I kept it fairly tight. Yeah, that's good. Let me see what I'm doing with these flaps. Doing something, because that's way too long. Alright, let me just eyeball it. Telling y'all, whenever I pick these filters up, when I was looking at them, I was like, I already had it in my mind how I was going to resize to ship them. I was thinking about it before I'd even paid the person for them. I was like, yeah, that looks like a 1612. That's going to be a 16-12-10 resize pack there. I literally thought that. We've got this and that, and we're done. All right, this order has a sheet of Incredible Hulk comic strips and a Star Trek card, and we're just going to use another Gemini comic mailer for this. It is the easy way to do it. With these, I just have to be careful how I fold. Fold up the cardboard just to make sure I don't damage the stuff inside. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Okay, interesting pack here. That's somebody that bought this cool sign, which I'm very glad. I think this is very cool. And then they also bought these books, Plutarch's Lives, 1941. Look at the condition of these. At least I think that's what it is. The only copyright date in here, distributed in 1941 to the members of the Limited Editions Club, the portrait drawings. I'm not sure. The entire contents are copyright 1941, but they don't actually give the printing information here. So, okay, but anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. Look at this. These actually fit. They fit on top of that sign. So we're going to do something similar to what we did with those filters. I'm grabbing a 16, 12, 10 box. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to pack these books a little better. I'm going to bag each one and bubble wrap it. And then I'm going to stretch wrap that to the sign. And then we're going to pack that in the box. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab 2 poly mailers. Here. I think I'm going to, let's see, I want to bubble wrap them or bag them first. I think I'm going to bubble wrap them first. That'll keep it cleaner, I think. Okay. I was excited when I saw they fit on top of the sign. Now the buyer did pay 2 shipping charges for this, and they're probably still going to get a little money back, even though for the books they paid media rate. Let me clean these up a little bit. For the books they paid media rate shipping, and then of course for the sign they did not. But the media rate shipping is so high these days. The books and the sign were about the same shipping. I think he paid 9 something for each item to be shipped. Maryland, I think that's where they're going. But I'm thinking once I get them both together in a box, they're gonna go for about $13 or so. So I will be sending a little refund on the shipping. Go. That and that. Top of our sign. Maybe I'll try hanging one end over like this. There. That'll get me started anyway. Let's see. I want to do it like this. Okay. That worked okay, but now I gotta get the other side. I'll just... No, I still look like an infomercial trying to do this. That's alright, we'll get it one day. One of these days. Okay. There we go. One little package there. Now we're going to get our 16, 12, 10 box. We're going to do very similar. I mean, this is real similar to the filters, except this is not quite as long. But yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay. This is a fun little pack here. Sometimes when I get multiple items on the same order, occasionally they just won't work together. Like if he had bought 2 books and a poster, right? Like you know, a big rolled out poster. That's a case where I wouldn't combine them together. Let's see. I'm thinking 20 is my number. Okay, let's go with that. As soon as I find my Sharpie. Okay, 20. Fun pack though. This was different. Very satisfying the way the books together and the sign were like the same size. So this feels like almost exactly like that filter pack. Oh boy, it's gonna be a little heavier. Hang on, this is like a replay of that other pack. So similar. The only difference is this box is an inch shorter than that other one. I wanted a little more width, a little more space. There we go. Tried to cut those deeper this time. Okay. Now we're going to figure out, look at that. Isn't it satisfying? Can't figure out how tall to make this. Last time I used this, I mean, I do want some room to pad, but that's a little much. Get back this way. That's good right there. What am I going to do with these now? You know what? I wonder if these end ones meet in the middle. They will. Yeah, they do. Okay. Then I can confidently trim this off. Okay. Because I know I can close it. I should be able to close it either way. These will meet too. Yeah, I probably will still close it that way. All right. I could consider using bogus paper, the thicker stuff right there. Considered using that, but I don't have a ton of it left, and this is fine. Also, like, I don't have to use too much of this other stuff for this pack anyway to work. Do I like that better? No, you know what? I like the other way better. I'm going to do it the other way. I feel like that's better because you have a shorter seam to secure. So I'll do it like that. Although now you have two long seams on the sides, but yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Man, that was a cool pack. I see the same few packs every day for the most part, but this one, every now and then you run across something a little novel. Done. Alright, we're shipping this crystal thing. Did he do anything in here? No. Just fine. Not worried about that at all. We're going to go 1086 low resize, of course. I don't feel like doing all that. Let's see. Let's see how good or bad it looks. Freestyle. I used to always do that unless I was doing a little larger package. Because the inaccuracy doesn't matter until you get out to like 10 inches plus, and then it starts, you can kind of tell it better. Even then, does it really matter? No. I prefer packages. Usually I prefer packages to not look too silly though. Sometimes they do. Yeah. Okay, we have these two Elps. They are breakable. And double check, they are shipping Make sure they're shipping at 2-pound rate, which they are, which I'm glad. Because I could have maybe used an 864. I decided I wanted a little bit extra room. So I went up to 10.86. Okay. You know what? I was going to resize it, but I'm not. Why resize it? We got 2 pounds to play with here. I really like a loose wrap of paper over bubble wrap. I don't mean better than bubble wrap, I mean combined with it when I say over. Okay, I'm out of 644s, which I need to order soon. I just checked for a Zorro coupon, and the 20% one we did have expired yesterday, so I'll just have to wait a day or two. But anyway, all that to say, I'm using a 844 box. Got these somewhere a long time ago, and I had a bunch of them. And they're super lightweight, i.e. not very strong, but they're great for some stuff. And I figured I'd just use one of these instead of a 644 box. Why not? I mean, I could even resize it. So why don't I? Let's see. Real dirty resize. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that met up perfectly right there. I'm going to cut these little guys off. Make sure they meet before I cut that last one. Been able to eyeball that. Okay. Yeah. Resize just fine. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I wanted to show y'all this. I was curious. I told y'all I was out of 644 boxes. Well, guess what I made? I basically made, that's almost 6 for 4. I basically made a 644 box. Okay, last thing for today is an Orvis mug. We don't sell a whole lot of mugs anymore. I used to dabble with them. Typically they're pretty hard sells. This one was, I will still pick them up occasionally. This one was only, I think it was either 50 cents or a quarter. I think it was 50 cents. And it's a little oversized, and Orvis stuff is, people like the Orvis stuff. And we got a 1086 here. We're just gonna load it in. And again, this is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make when they're first starting out. Packing something like this and you're trying to, this one would be impossible, but a lot of coffee mugs wouldn't be. Where people try to pack it, you know what, it's just a tad tighter than I like. So a little bit tighter than I like in this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of, just a little strengthener right there. What was I saying? Oh, a lot of newer resellers, and I was guilty. I did this myself. They'll try and pack it. Try and pack something like this and get it down to like a weight. Try and get it down to like a pound or something. I don't know. It needs to be packed how it needs to be packed. So the mistake is not putting in proper dimensions whenever you're listing, and then just thinking you can pack your way out of it later. Well, you can't. It's better to just go ahead and put it in for 2 pounds or whatever it needs to be to pack it well. And you'll save yourself a lot of headache. All right, that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, we are back. We're going to pack Depeche Mode book. And we're going to use a 1086 box. It's had some sci-fi books in it at some point. Broke it down and used it again. It's never been shipped though. It was just, obviously, it was just in the shed. Kind of surprised this book was worth this much. Whenever we bought it, paid $1 or $2 or something like that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do a freehand resize here. Kind of pack, I'll just throw a piece of paper across and then drop and wrap it around, and that'll be perfect. We do have at least one challenging pack today. That's a good thing. Challenging pack usually means we made some good money on something. Because normally we're not going to buy something that's a challenging pack unless there's a payoff. And sometimes we buy challenging packs without the payoff. Don't always see it coming. Alright, that one's done. Sold a Boy Scout hat here. 864 box and a clear garbage bag. And I think my tape is out. Let's see. Yep. Alright, what is this? Make sure I'm not using my Bubble Boy. Shipping Depot. I've got Bubble Boy on standby in case I need it. Sorry, my go-to. Yeah. Okay, back to it. Which way I want to go? Probably this way. Yeah. All right, this will be an easy one. Just packing a patch. It's going eBay standard envelope. And I hope y'all are watching because it's already done. We're going to pack this. I'm going to say it wrong. I'll say it though. Ninjago. I used to say Ninjago, and I don't think that was right. But we're going to use a 12-12-12 box. If it wasn't quite as thick in this dimension, I could have gone with probably a 12-10-4. Can't do it. So we'll do a 12-12-12 with a resize. Let me make sure he's going to fit first. Yep, fits fine. All right, now, so go ahead and get my resizer. Might be good. It's still a little long. I'll make it a little shorter. Right there will be good. how far that folds over. I'm gonna leave most of that just for upper strength. Not that this is super delicate. Put these in here. Because why not? How I want to do it. Yeah, on a kind of a wide seam there, but I'll go with it. Alright. Okay, we have the Jadro we're packing now, and the lace on the skirts is pretty delicate. Well, very delicate. We also have like, look at the little finger right there, super delicate. Over here on her hand too. So this piece, I mean, I'm not even exactly sure what I'm going to do here. So grab some bubble wrap and start packing. But I think I might try to start with a build-up underneath like this. Let's just see where this takes us here. Alright, so I'm going to have that. And I think I need to actually just do that again. Because what I want to do is I want to have bubble wrap extending kind of out past the frills of the skirt. That's the idea. Now I have done this before with some other Jadro pieces that had similar that porcelain lace thing. Same thing, and it worked out fine. Didn't do that very good. Okay. There, so I think we're good there. Now I have to look at this top, and kind of what I was thinking when I was looking earlier, I want to do another thing like this, but then right here, let me see what happens. The good thing is it is high quality. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I just have to be really careful right here. The good thing is it is high quality, so I mean it's delicate, but it's not like eggshell based. I mean, it kind of is. I don't know, I'm trying to talk myself into thinking it's going to be okay. I think mostly. Alright, so now I have that wrapped. Her hand is somewhat behind that bubble wall. Let's see. I think I'm going to go one more time around here. Okay. All right. Okay, that seems pretty decent there. All right, and then I'm going to come all the way around it. And I have a 10/8/6 box out here, but I'm kind of wondering, as an inner pack, it's going to get double boxed, but I'm kind of wondering if that's not going to be too small. We do have some feet kind of dangling down there. Just going to have to be careful with it. Okay. Okay, I feel pretty good about this pack so far. And I have left notes. Let me see how this is. I think this is too small. I have left notes for customers about being very careful when they're unpacking it, because that's somewhere like somebody is like really aggressive unpacking this thing. They could break it just right there. And then, you know what? They broke it, but how would you ever prove that? How would you ever prove that it wasn't broken before they got it? You can't. Like, really, you just can't. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I can deal with that. The paper there. Sure. Let's see. Real sure I'm right. See the foot over there. And zero movement. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, good. Zero movement with limited pressure applied was the goal. And we got there. All right. Whew. Man. Okay, now we're going to put that into a 12-12-12. And yeah, I feel like I'm packing it well, but that doesn't mean like, it doesn't mean something can't happen here. So you just kind of hold your breath. Okay. Please be very careful removing bubble wrap. Okay. We've shipped quite a few of these now, and haven't had a problem yet. But that doesn't mean a problem's not coming. I kind of expect whenever we ship stuff like this that eventually something's gonna go bad. Either the box just gets destroyed and no amount of packing would have really saved it, or the customer damages it while they're taking it out, or, you know, whatever. There's a bunch of things that could go wrong. So I kind of expect to have some amount of loss. We just haven't had any yet. I'm hoping we don't. I'm trying not to. But if we do have loss, we just deal with it. It's inevitable. You ship enough stuff, you're going to have losses. Okay. And we're going to use the bogus paper to float the box inside of the bigger box. One more little piece in there. Okay. Bless you. Struggling with the saran tape this morning. Hit this seam. And we are good. I like this pack. With a little bit of good fortune, this should make it just fine, I think. Okay, we have some dolls in here, and the box was resized. I remember resizing this when Candace did this listing, just so it wouldn't take up so much room on the shelf, but I'm not sure that it's 100% packed. It's not 100% packed, but I'm just going to add some paper, basically. Just dolls in a bag, and they're not like super delicate or anything. So I think a little bit of paper should suffice. And I did get my, I was proud of myself. I packed the Yadro. Most times in the past, I would have saved the Yadro for last, but this time I took it in order. I packed it in the order in which the order came in, and now we're on cruise control because we don't, I mean, we have some I think maybe a non-standard pack or two, but we have nothing left that I'm dreading or that is difficult or anything. So I'm glad I did not save it. bottom. And that's a wrap. Okay, we have a little dog costume here. Skeleton costume. Just going to use a little bubble mailer for it. Okay, trolling motor prop getting packed now. 12-10-4. This is going to be kind of weighted out. I could have gone with like a little smaller box and then just resized it to make it longer, but that would require more work. And there's no postage savings to be had here because this is going to ship at 15-ounce rate regardless. So I'm just going to do this. Nice and easy. Okay, sold some kind of magazines. Look, it's 100% ready to roll too. So that's okay. I like doing a final check. I could tell I was planning on doing that too because that seam was sealed with one single piece of 2-inch tape. Sometimes I'll write RTS on the box. I'll just leave that there, it's fine. Sometimes I'll just write RTS on the box, and that means ready to ship. I should have done it on this one, but I didn't. Okay, that one's done. Okay, we are packing another one of these iced tea makers, and I believe I packed the last one in a 16, 12, 10. Yeah, that's a good size. Okay, good. And these were an excellent deal for us. We bought them on Saturday. 2 of those iced tea makers for $15 a piece on Saturday, and it's currently Wednesday, and they're both sold already. I don't know how many opportunities we'll get to buy new in-box iced tea makers at a discount, but when we can, we'll do it again. And that kind of makes up for the, if y'all watch the Shed Flips channel, if y'all watch the Shed Flips channel, we had a little bit of a, we had a fail. At this same sale, we bought what I thought was a vintage BMX bike. I thought it was going to be worth about $300 or so. And it turned out it was a modern version of a vintage bike. Vintage bike worth $300 and something. The modern version of it, I don't know. A good used one you might get 50 local, maybe. But then the one we bought wasn't even in good condition. And if it would have been in good condition, I probably would have realized it was modern before we ever bought it. So we do have some fails in there. But the wins, just from that one sale, the wins, I need a little patch there. The wins more than made up for that. Still wish we wouldn't have bought the bike though. Because it's still, no matter how I slice it, we're still out $20 for nothing. We did donate the bike, by the way. So hopefully somebody finds it at Goodwill, likes it, fixes it up, and uses it. Yeah, this box is a little tight, but I'm good with it on this particular pack. That box is fairly sturdy. Looking for some places I can waste some tape. All right, I'm gonna go with that. We're good. Okay, one more today. All'Italiana cookbook. Packed a few of these now. And I'll usually put it in a poly bag. I don't know why. I don't pack all cookbooks the same way. Well, this one is different because it's kind of thin versus a lot of other cookbooks, but it has the plastic combs on it. So I do like to bubble wrap it prior to putting it in here. That's the whole reason, is to protect the combs. And I don't press this too tight. I like to leave the pocket like that. I haven't had any complaints. All right, that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, we are back for another day of packing. This morning we're gonna be packing this this mug. This thing is I don't know. A nice handle to it and everything. I like it. Looking over there to see if Candace is rolling her eyes or not. She's not. So go with a 10/8/6. So that'll give it plenty of room. They actually have a whole set of those. And if you have all of them in a set, you've got a little something there. 1, 2, 2, and 2. And we'll get a little piece of paper out of here to fill this void. Take a look and see. And I did that last sheet of bubble wrap, bubbles out. It feels so weird. I always go bubbles in. Okay. Alright. Do I want to, I think it goes that way. I might put a little, might grab me a little piece of cardboard here. I don't want to get too aggressive with it. I don't want to make it too tight because I don't want to damage the handle. But also, yeah, there we go. Like that. Back around here. Let me go ahead and put a little piece of tape here. And we'll just make a nice little wrap. How's that going to be? Okay, I like that. I like that better than what I was going to do before. The good thing is on this pack, got plenty of room. This box is not crowded at all. And we allowed 2 pounds for the shipping, which I think we should be under. I may want to double check, although I don't know what I'm going to do if it's not. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 pounds. Yeah. We're packing a couple of World's Fair 1984 salt and pepper shakers. One sheet each. We're packing this, what do you call it? Yadro. And I'm thinking we're probably, this might be the first Yadro, I think. May not double box this one. We'll see. Reason, because it's not, the size of it is not really that big. I could even pack that in a 12-10-4 if it wasn't quite as wide. So I don't think I'm gonna double box it. Didn't need it. Use a bunch of bubble wrap, and we're going to give it plenty of space inside of this box. Not all the box, obviously. All right, let's get this thing wrapped up. Okay. I will use an obscene amount of bubble wrap though, since I'm not going to be double boxing this one. Let's see. That's weird. This one is just really not, I mean, it's still delicate, but not tricky to pack. It doesn't have like the super delicate features like some of the other ones have had. And we're still making a really, still have a really protective bubble wrap here though. Doke. There we go. See, I mean, just ain't much to that. Just float it in there. Let me see how much I want to take off. About right there. Cut off two, and then I'll leave the other two. Lots of overlap. Ooh, I had to move my foot out the way. That blade was hot. It was open. All right. I saw that thing falling in slow motion, and the blade kind of caught a glimmer of light as it was going down. I was like, "Ooh, I better move my foot." Okay, we sold this Houston Dynamo swag a lot is what I called it. It's a whole bunch of little stuff. It's actually a really cool lot for someone that's a Dynamo fan, because it's got some stuff from the inaugural season. It's got programs, season tickets. It's got this huge scarf. It's got a little Dynamo wallet. It's got the backpack that you see there. Cool lot. And I just checked. It's going to a suburb like just outside of Houston. So definitely a Dynamo fan getting this. Local Dynamo fan. And I'm just going to, there's nothing in here. The way this is, it's nothing much I have to do here. I'm just going to put it in a bag. It's going to be a pretty tight fit in there. I'll just lay one piece of paper over. More for appearances than anything. I have any more slack I want to fill in. Yeah, I don't think so. Fine, just like this. All right, packing these little ET bobbleheads. And I'm showing y'all this not because I think it really needs it, but I'm going to show y'all a little trick I picked up when I was packing a lot of Funko Pops. In the past we've had times where we've just had a ton of Funko Pops in the shed, and one thing I figured out, some of these cutoffs I use, they make fantastic little box strengtheners for that kind of thing. Okay, we got that in there. Then we'll do the other side. Just kind of see how far it needs to go. Fold it over. And just run that all the way down the side. And then look. Doesn't add much weight either. I mean, I can't even tell y'all how much stronger this box is just with those pieces of cardboard in there. So we're packing these cool Vans Mickey Mouse Playing Crazy. It's got scenes from like a vintage cartoon. They're kind of larger shoes. I did get a 12, 12, 12 to pack them in. Let's see. Get a bag for each shoe. I'll go ahead and make our box up now. See how tall we need to make this. Take a little bit off. It's just not that much that's going to happen to a canvas shoe in a box. So we're going to be well under half a cubic foot here, if that even comes into play. I'm not even sure where it's going. And I don't think we're going to need any of our flaps. No, we're not. Cut all 4 of these off. Put them in the flap scrap pile. Come on, open up. Hardest part of this pack is getting the bags open. All right. Let's do that. Just a little bit of stuff in there. That. Packing these cool Convair photos. There's 8 of them, not photos, pictures. There is one glossy photo in there though. Those plain pics from back then are cool. Picked those up. They were in a folder on a bookshelf. Bought some books. Bought that folder. It was $1. We charged this paperback price for the folder. Okay, that's done. Okay, we sold these signs. It's they're actually pretty sturdy when they're all stacked up like this. There's 9 of them here, and I am going to kind of going back and forth on how I want to pack this. I'm going to flat pack it. I'm going to use a lot of cardboard. Should I open this up? I'm going to use 3 boxes here. I think it's the best and easiest way to get this done. I'm going to open this one up right here. I don't actually think this is going to take too long. Okay, and this is the reason I'm using this box. It's the exact height that I wanted, and I'm just going to keep wrapping it like this. Okay, then we're going to tape this up. You think we're done yet? You're wrong. We're not done. This is not enough yet. It's a good little start though. Okay. The other box I have is this. Actually, no, I'm using 2 boxes. I'm sorry, I said 3. What I'm going to do here, this is a 16 cube. Let's see, I think I'm going to cut these flaps off. I may end up using them. And I'm going to see how I like to pack when I get done. I do have those as some reinforcers if I feel like I need them. Okay, I'm going to cut this right here. Okay. And see, now we have about that size. We're going to continue to wrap it. Okay. Yep, I'm digging it. I'm thinking this is... Yeah, I'm liking that. I like that. It's a whole bunch of cardboard protecting this guy. Put that there. Hopefully they find it there. Now what I was thinking I might do, I'm still not sure. I don't think I need it. I was thinking about maybe reinforcing the ends with those cut-offs, but I don't think I need it. I'm going to do some vertical pieces to really secure some of these spots here. I'm going to need a bigger piece of tape right there. realize I might not be able to see all that well here. Okay, what else we need to do? Let me give this a feel. I think we're good. Nice and thick. Let me see. I don't think there's much I could do. I mean, I could do wraps here. Like around like that, and then tape it down really good. Why don't I do that? I think I should. All right. Also, I'm going to get my emergency Bubble Boy tape. I want a little thicker tape right there. Man, this shipping depot stuff is tight. Okay. Okay. We're going to put these on there. A little extra edge. Extra edge protection. Kind of a weird pack, but it's going to work well. If I wanted to go really extra now, I could come through with more cardboard around the sides, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Or I might. Yeah. Might look around, see what I have. Might have something that'll work perfect for that. This is why I wanted my go-to tape. What else we got? We got these edges here. And yeah, this is going to be length surcharged because it's over 22, but also under 30. So it's going to get that length surcharge from USPS. We actually, let me see if I like this or not. I do like it. We're going to call that done. All right, we sold some Laguiole steak knife set. And isn't that nice how easy the stretch wrap makes it to secure stuff? I mean, bubble wrap would do it too. I like that better for some reason. And these are a 2-pound ship. So I'm not I don't really have any constraints as far as packing materials go. Pack it however I want, within reason. You know what? I will go ahead and do. I was going to skate by without it. All right, we have some coffee going out here. Let's see how good I can do this. Mostly for fun. I could have left it rubber banded. Would have been fine. The hardest part about using this stuff is just getting it started. Let's see. Maybe if I would have started standing up, that might be the way, huh? But then you also kind of have to hold the stretch wrap at first. Yeah, let's see. One day I'm going to get good at this, and watch out, because I'll be using it on everything. Alright. But even when you're not good at it, it still works. That's some coffee. We found this coffee. It's in date. It does expire fairly soon. Best buy date is December 2024, December of this year. So well, we got these coffees for 25 cents a piece. Actually, the same garage sale where we got the those signs, we got this coffee. To resize or not, I think, yeah, why not? It's not that much room now. Okay. So this is a kilo of coffee. Each one of these boxes is 250 grams. I forget what that is in pounds. 2.2 pounds or something of coffee. Apologize to my metric friends. I don't know metric that well. packing a little trackball mouse thing. Picked that up for $3 this past weekend. Did a quick test out and clean up on it. I did quite a bit of cleaning actually. Kind of dirty, kind of gross, grimy. I cleaned it up good. I didn't comp it. I was hoping it was going to be like a little more expensive. We've sold some of the, I don't know which ones are worth money and which ones aren't, honestly. But we have sold, like, I think a Logitech one, new in package before for like 50 plus. All right, this is a jewelry lot. Not sure the state of packing here. Okay. Let's see what's in here this way. I don't do I want to use this box? I don't think so. I'm going to use one of these guys here. 12, 12, 12. I think might be better. Yeah. So that's a lot of costume jewelry that Candace didn't want to list individually. But she did go through it and make sure it was like decent sellable stuff, wasn't all a bunch of junk or broken or whatever. She's over here making a bunch of racket behind me. I'm getting scared.
Trying to get the inside of this pot. It's so dark though, hardly.
Look at it. I mean, it's perfect.
Oh yeah, this thing has never been used.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Good with a little bit of paper. That. Good. Bubbles. Feels good. Last pack of the video, we're packing this high tension movie trailer. All right, that is a wrap. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will see y'all again next week. Bye, y'all.